everyone! This is Hachuurui. Alright, hello everyone, and we are back in another episode. So the last episode, I went over kind of a quick and dirty tutorial on how to deal with redstone values using the potentiometer, the RS latch, etc. to turn generators on and off based on power needs. And what we're doing today is we're going to be putting that knowledge to use. We are building our Glowstone processor. That's right, we're finally doing it, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. So, what I got going on here is I, real quick, got the generators set up. We're just gonna put in our latches there and get our redstone signal there. I tried putting it on the cable. It doesn't really like going on the cable, and that's fine. I don't need it to go on the cable. It just would have been a nice to have it on the cable. But it didn't work out that way for me. But yeah, we're building our Glowstone processor today. Now, it is becoming nighttime. That might be problematic. We'll see. We shall see. And we're going to break this. This will be used by us later. And I'm kind of taking a look here at how I want to do this and realizing I may have made a flaw. I need this up one level. I need it up one level so that I can feed this stuff into it. But yeah, that's what we're doing today, is we are building our setup. So we are going to, real quick, just rip all this out and pretend that we never did this. But yeah, I was looking at things and thinking about it and was like, you know, I really need to get this built. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Where did you go? You probably went here. And let's take some cobble. Cobble will work gloriously for what we're doing. So what we're doing here first is we're getting our stuff set up, and taking a look at this, we'll still be able to do what we plan on doing. I might need to make, or to put a conduit binder here. Let's see if that is a thing. It is. It is indeed a thing. So we can set up a conduit facade and just put that there and have this going up. Unless, no, I can't put on that because that's not a real block. So yeah, we'll have to do that. Or Or I can push this back a little bit. And we can do it this way. Yeah, let's do that, because then I could have kind of a tree set up and bring the line up that way. Let me go get some lathe blocks for that. I'll get this built. So once we get this initial part set up, we'll build the switch underneath. I'll run the conduit lines as well. And that will set everything straight. Now that I know that I can just do this. Although, I could do that. And that will give me the same effect I'm going with. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Cool. Let's get our wire back in here. Get you all connected up. Get our transformer back. And let's get this put back here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Alright, so we're going to get our two energy covers set up. One's going to be turning it off, one's going to be turning it on. And in order to figure out how we want to orient this, we will need to initially place the latch. So I'm going to want to place it. Well, it's turned off right now. Are these all fully charged? Yeah, they're all fully charged. So this is off, and this is on. All right. Normal turns it off, inverted turns it on. So that's normal. And that is inverted. All right. So that will turn it on. The other will turn it off. Now we just need to get our other parts put in place. All right, there we go. And we'll throw in some batteries. Because if we don't, it's not going to work right. And then we connect our other things. And that should set us up. And now for the real test. Can I connect these through this? No. That is interesting. That is good to know. So we'll have to keep our fuel system right here kind of separate from other things, and that's fine. So we're going to set this to be both insert, outsert, output. Insert will be green. Extract will be red. Extract will always be active. All right. And then what we can do with this is we'll set the drawers for this over here and have it pull out of this one and put into that one. So that gets that sorted. So now we have our power system sorted out. Now we need to kind of figure out the rest of this. And I plan on there being like a wall right here. So we will react accordingly and just pretend there's a wall here. And we'll build our machines accordingly as well, because we're only going to show the outputs once this is done. And we'll build a section for the outputs over here. Which reminds me, I should probably get something for that. But we'll deal with that in a second. Yeah. All right. So the items we're going to be doing at first is going to be the glowstone and redstone. And we're going to need it to start building up. So we're going to want... This is the glowstone right here. And looking at these machines, we're going to want to get this out. The thing is do I want the machines up front so I can see them? That's what I can't decide. Nah, I won't worry about that. We'll bury it. Or set up a glass window or something. So first thing I'm going to need is the advanced extractor. We're going to get this in here. And, well, I can use, like, conduit covers. What's the painter require? I don't understand. Resists breaking and explosion. Oh. Okay. Let's see. What do you require? That's not too bad. And it would be nice to be able to see the machines doing stuff and check on them. Oh, but you know what? Some machines I won't be able to actually check on because they're going to be just voiding stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep it like this for now. So I'm going to put the first machine right here. And we are going to set the output. Well, actually, do I want to just output on the side? Actually, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that a lot better. Let's place it here. That shouldn't matter. We'll see. Have that right there. I'll take a screwdriver. Allow input from output. And we'll do an in out. And I believe this is blue. No. Insert should be blue. What do I want extract to be? Let's let it be yellow since this is going to be the glowstone. Or, since it's going to be going straight into the process to split it, let's not worry about this at all. This will be blue insert. It's already working. We're already getting glowstone. All right. And we're gonna want this centrifuged, I think. Yeah, centrifuge. So I have 2 centrifuges here. We're going to take one of these, place it there, and that's going to go in here and start centrifuging things. So we're just going to turn on auto item output, and that's going to put it into here, and automatically it should start centrifuging it. Yep, there it goes. All right, and I am going to go ahead and quickly teleport back to base because I need to get the key for this, and I'm gonna want some empties, but we'll get the empties automatically. And we'll go and lock the gas cells for now. And just get these drawers configured real fast. Out. Actually, this just needs to be an extract. And it can be green. Alright. And this other one is going to be an insert of green. Or no, insert of red. Yeah. Alright. So there we go. That sets up all of these to have power. This will turn on as soon as these batteries are dead, which may be a little bit. And as you see, we're already getting gold and redstone, which is great. Alright, so next is going to be the 2 packing machines. We got some filters for this because we're going to be using filters quite a bit. I'm going to put this away for now. All the... well, this I'll keep. And I'll stick right there. And, yeah. Alright. I do need to go and get the other drawers, but we'll deal with that here in a minute. Sleep, since it's, nighttime. And I don't have doors yet. Because reasons. So we're going to be having 2 packagers here. They will both be configured to package dusts. And what this will do is it'll combine the small dusts into large dusts for us. I'm going to set this to yellow because this is coming from the yellow side. So Answer and yellow. And we're going to be pulling it from here. Now, I'm going to take both of these first. And we're going to go over here, plop in the filter. This one will be redstone. Plop in the filter. This one will be gold. And now this will auto extract and put it where it needs to be. Just like that. Now we're building up the two parts of this. So now for the next thing. We're going to have two more machines. One is going to be the other centrifuge. And one is going to be a furnace. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the cover for this. Because we are going to put a special cover on this, and I hit the wrong key. So we will fix this. Okay, now we need... No. There was a cover. It's not Enderlink cover. Absorbs fluids and collects rain. I don't think that's it. There was a cover that voids fluids. Let's take a look. There was a quest that mentioned it. Let's see if we can find it. No. I'm not seeing it, and that is unfortunate. Because there was a quest that mentioned it. And now I can't find it. Is it in the tips and tricks? No. Oh. Maybe it was in the electrolyzer. Let's see. Not seeing it there. It's not there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the cover name is. It might be the drain cover. But now I'm not seeing it. And I saw something mentioning it. And now it's not here. And now I has a sad. Because I need to find it. In order to build it. Like, this is what happens when I don't write things down. This is unfortunate. Barrels full of cobblestone. Avoiding drop filter. Okay. Where's the super tank at? Where's the first super tank at? That was MV, wasn't it? Maybe it's around there. That's the super chest. I don't want the super tank. And I know it's here. So it's not connecting to anything. It's not telling me. It's not telling me where the stuff is. I don't know. I used to know, and now I don't. So, we're just going to have to deal with that later, I guess. Because, I don't know. I'm no longer seeing it here. And I can't just search for it, unfortunately. Like, I thought it would be listed here, but it's not. And I know it was listed somewhere. But that's okay. We'll move on. We'll move on. It was one of these covers. But, was it the drain module? Absorbs fluids. Well, that's the only cover I see here that it could be. So let's make one of those and then try it, I guess. Let's make one and try it. Before we start, though, I'm at least going to get that there. But we're going to go ahead and make one and then see if that is indeed it. And if it is, great. Great. I'm pretty sure it was one of those. It wasn't a void or anything like that. It's like when you spend so much time trying to figure out which one it is, you spend the entire day searching through quests. Trying to figure out which one mentioned it. It's alright. And actually, I don't know why I bother configuring that, because I'm going to break it here in a second. Yeah. So let's take a look at what we got when we throw this in. Alright, so we added the drain cover. Import liquids. Alright, so it's going to import fluids, or it can keep fluids away. Fair enough. And I guess we'll see with this how it works. That one's going to be fluid output right there. Alright, so we got the redstone here. Now the redstone is going to do something a little weird. We got this bit right here, and this is going to come out and go around. And what we're going to be doing is we'll be sending the gold into the furnace. But this one is going to be a little different. So I'm going to set it to red for redstone. And I'm going to get it a -1 priority. Because I want the redstone to go to the... Actually, you know what? You know what? In, out, and extract. Let's do... line. Yeah, let's do green, and then I'm gonna filter this one for gold. And since I'm dealing with output, and these are going to be outputting green, all the outputs are going to be green, now that I think about it. I'm not going to do red for this. All the outputs will be green. And this output is going to be for redstone. And it's going to have a -1 priority. And right now, it will start because this is the only thing there is. But that's what we'll do with that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do with that. And we're going to let it do its thing because we got to program the rest of the system anyway. Alright, so the next part of the system is going to involve a couple electrolyzers and another furnace. So 1, 2, 3. We got that one right there. The other one right here. And the furnace. So this should be just now finishing. And you see we got silicone, we got pyrite, and we got ruby. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the pyrite and the ruby, and that's what we're going to whitelist for these two. So we'll put the pyrite right there. And the ruby right there. And we're just going to do a quick check, make sure nothing got put in there. It did not. Alright, and throw a ruby right there. And our pyrite right there. Now as you see, the pyrite's already turning on. And that's kind of what we want. Because we want this iron dust here. And I need one more filter. You kind of know what I just figured out? I'm doing this wrong. But I'll fix it. I'll fix it. For now, we're going to turn that off. We're going to set an insert to yellow with a -1 value. Set extract to yellow. And we're going to set that to glowstone. Because I was not thinking. We want glowstone to also... Actually, no, I want this to be green. That's right. We need that to be green. Negative value. And this to also be green. So this -1 value, for those of you who do not know Ender.io, by setting a priority of -1, when I connect the grain to the main storage for this, it will give priority to the storage over these overflow systems. But otherwise, it's going to put stuff in here. All right, there we go. Now that will work with our overflow. So we're going to take this real quick. Whitelist that to iron. And that will give us our iron. This will eventually build up. This will eventually build up. And yeah, we have our stuff. So if I set that up like so, it will pull out everything but the silicone, because we don't have a place for the silicone. But I do have a place for that, and I have a place for this. And if I turn that on, it pulls out the iron, puts it in here, and we got the sulfur building up because we don't know what we're doing with that. Now, this one, for now, I am going to set up an output here for fluid. And we're going to put a fluid trash can right there in a little bit. This is filling up with mercury, which is great. And this has gotten that. So now I think at this point, what we need to do is we need to go and grab the drawers for the various items that we're going to be storing in here. Because at this point, we need to get that set up so we can go ahead and just feed into it. So I'm going to go and grab those drawers real fast. And eat some food before I starve to death. Ryan's gonna come back and be like, where's our gold? Where's this? Where's that? Just thinking. I know I'm going to have an inventory system all the way over there, so I'll still be able to retrieve this stuff. But part of me is wondering if I should leave it with just separate storage over there. Because I will have to build the tunnel to this place. To get access to it. I'm just wondering if I'm going to be creating a problem. You know what? Where's silicone? Silicone's over here, I think. No, silicone's not over there. It should be right here. There it is. Okay. Let's just build a completely separate one over there. And we'll deal with it, because we may want to expand it. And as long as I know it's over here, I can always go back and retrieve it. Or expand the system to do other things. And once I get the thing connected, I don't think it's going to hurt it to have another system. Especially if I set this as a lower priority for storage. I think we'll be okay. And we're gonna... let's do this. So this is our wall. So we got gold, iron, silicone, glowstone, redstone, sulfur. I'm trying to think, is there another byproduct? That appears to be it. Get our drawer controller. We will set this to insert. We will leave it at 0 because we're going to set all of our overflows at 1. So this, or at -1. So this will be our primary. So this will be for extracting there. What's coming out here? Oh, I am gonna need more. Because of this. Yeah, we're gonna have the chrome and the aluminum here as well. That is correct, I forgot about that. Alright, well, these first ones we are going to lock. And then I will grab a chrome and an aluminum dust. There's a chrome. Aluminum, I should have some over here. No? Where'd I put all the aluminum? Here's some. We're still okay. And I need a fluid trash can. Do I have one laying around? I may be using it. 4 iron plates and an ender pearl. We will get it done. Do I still have tanks here? I do have tanks. I actually have something. Alright, so I need an ender pearl, ender pearl, ender pearl. Oh look, random ender pearl. Alright, so I'll make the trash can. I think. And this will turn into a fluid trash can. Alright. So we can get rid of all that oxygen. Sleep again. Because this is Greg Tech, where it is forever night. Alright. So after we get these last couple of things set up, I think we're actually good. I think that sets up the entire system. For this stage anyway. Because what we can do with it later is we can build it out to also auto-process the aluminum and the chrome, respectively. But for right now, that should get her going. So if I was to loop this around, like so, and slink it over, what we will see happening is the iron will come out of here. And then this will also extract the stuff out once it finally does its thing. This will extract out. And long and short, what these systems will do is they'll fill up the redstone, it'll fill up the glowstone, and then once the glowstone's full, it's going to go ahead and start processing it here. But it won't do it until the glowstone's full. And that will make it to where we always have glowstone, we'll always have redstone, we'll always have gold, and then the rest will just be trickle-down byproducts. And the mercury, this will hook up to a system that will take it to ore processing. Because we need this mercury for processing ore. And that's why I was building this. But this mercury is going to actually go to an ore processing system. But yeah, this sets everything up. So we now pretty much have a full-on system, and there's only one thing left to do. We need to hook this up and set it to extract. And you see it took some out. Well, where it took it is actually out here to the garden. And I might actually hook up the fuel system here to the other one as well. But the other one's not quite set up yet. It's not set up to handle this yet. So we'll deal with that here in a few. Just to keep it powered. But if we come over here to our garden, as we see, it's running. And I'm pretty sure it's keeping up. Yeah, it's keeping up. That's what I wanted to see. Well, alrighty then. I guess all that's left for me is to chunk load the system so it keeps running. It appears that it has turned on at least once, because this is way more empty cells than it should be, so for it to have been off this whole time. So it's turned on at least once, so our setup with this is working perfectly. And yeah, we're extracting, we're filling up our glowstone. We're at 105 already. This is working out really well. I'm glad this system ended up working out as well as it is. This will turn on eventually. Like, the ruby dust requires 6. So here in a second, we're actually going to see that turn on. Where are you at? Is this where it's going to go? Well, it's not going to go in there right now, because we need 10 and we're not getting 10. But I think what I'll do is, just so we can see the ruby do its thing as well, I'll grab these 10 once it goes through here. And yeah, we'll watch it do its thing. Because, I mean, at this point, now that we got it all sorted, we might as well get the ruby going, too. So we got another 24 seconds, and we'll be able to test it. And then once I get the one system going, let's throw this in here. That will do its 85-second run. But yeah. So we have turned our forestry glowshroom farm into an automated farm with a trickle-down system that is going to give us all of these beautiful byproducts. Now, there are going to be a couple of choke points. I am going to put some voiding upgrades in a couple of these drawers. Namely, I'm going to put the void upgrades in the aluminum. I'm probably going to put it in the sulfur. I'm going to put it in the iron here and in the gold. The reason I'm going to be putting the voiding upgrades in those ones is because I want the system... Oh, and it's going to be in the silicone. I want the system to stop when chrome is full, which is the very last of the overflow byproducts I care about. So, while it may seem crazy to void gold, this is going to be my stopping system right here. And as you see, it has done its process. It is looking good. The gases are gone, and everything is sorted. But yeah, chrome is going to be my stopping point. Because I want this to continue until we have a bunch of chrome, so that I can like make my alloys and stuff. But I don't want it to stop at sulfur, I don't want it to stop at iron, and I don't want it to stop at gold. So this system is basically going to give us infinite of these materials. And that's going to be fantastic. Now, I may add some upgrades to the gold and the iron and the silicone, like, build up to a large amount before it starts voiding it. But yeah, I'm gonna be keeping these as voidable. And I'm actually going to take it and I'm gonna move the gold into a kind of an overflow as well. So initially it'll have a void system, and then it's going to go into an overflow, and or into a secondary system, and then this is going to be the overflow for the gold. And the secondary system, what it's going to do is it's going to make our chunk loading coins. It's going to make all of our chunk loading coins. So what I'll probably do is I will set up a smeltery underground with Bob in it, and he'll be eternally spitting out ender pearls, and I'll turn it on and off based off of the level with the similar system over here. But we'll hide that in a maintenance channel, because nobody needs to see Bob getting ground and melted over and over and over again for all eternity. We just need him forever making pearls, and then we'll set that up to where it will automatically melt the pearls and turn the stuff into chunk loading coins. So we'll have infinite chunk loading coins. And I think that will be our next episode, is automating the chunk loading coins so that we are always making them. So we will wrap up here. I will run around in my maintenance tunnels and chunk load this area so that this and the farm over there is always running. If I take a look at this, I got like 1, 2... I need to at least get 2 of them, possibly 3. Let's see. 1... No, I only need to do 2 of the chunk loaders. So we'll get those 2 going so that the area keeps running as long as it has fuel. And I will get the power for the farm set up as well, so that it also continues going. And what I may end up doing is I may try to be creative and put a power line down and feed it into a transformer that will give us power. And I can just go from there, because I have plenty of like redstone alloy cable here. I got 64x right there. So I have a bunch of redstone alloy cable I can use for this project. So I'm not too worried about loss. It's just more of getting the power to it. So I will work on that and get the power from here to that. That way this system is also powering the farms. And I think that would work out great. Because I can spare like an amp. I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines right now. I think I can spare an amp. It wouldn't even be that much, if I'm being honest. But we can spare a little bit of power for that and have everything run off of this. And that will help keep it going as long as I have fuel in here. Alright, hello. So, we just finished doing the recording of the Glowstone farm. And after I finished that, midway through that, I was trying to figure out what the cover was that allows for overflow, and I figured that out. So what the cover is, it's called an overflow valve. They have multiple variations here. And essentially, depending on the one you make, it has a different limit point for it to overflow. And the reason I have this here is because we're going to put this on this tank like so. Okay. And I'm going to just... And we're going to set it to where overflow point is the max. Okay? I want it to be the max. That's going to be our overflow point. And now that that is set up, I should be able to break it. And it should save the settings. We're going to double check it just to make sure. And we're going to swap out the stuff. Now, given how long it takes to process the redstone, I don't expect an issue using an LV pump to put this in. So we're just gonna come over here. As you see, I got it all set up right here. And we have our tank. And I've placed it there. And what I'm gonna do is just out of curiosity. Okay, it's not giving me anything to verify it. So we're gonna break this. Alright, so we'll... Come on. Oh, this is annoying. I had it at exactly 64,000 beforehand. And now I have a doggo here licking me. Why is it doing that? Why is it going straight to that? Let's go over here real quick and grab this. We're gonna take it off. Just reset everything. And start again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right there. Was that so hard? So just so you guys know, I took it off and shift clicked it. Just for the record. Alright, so we're going to set that to there. We're going to set the fluid overflow. Everything else should be golden. And that should get us sorted. Just to verify, I'll put this in here. Just to make sure it drains into there. It is indeed draining in. And, we will, throw this in. Because this takes 85. And, if it can empty out this 3K before this finishes, looks like it's going to. Oh, yeah, we're good. We are good. And this will test all that and make sure it's working right for us. This is almost finished here. And that sets up our overflow for this. So yeah, basically these overflow valves were put in a while back. Actually, I think they were put in this year. And, you know, they have variations for each of the lower tier, or each of the voltage-related tanks. So you have ULV, LV, MV, HV, EV, etc. And you basically put them on these type of fluid tanks. Now, in this case, I have a low voltage fluid tank. On top of the feeding into a super tank. And the super tank is my main storage. This is the secondary, and what's going to happen is if for some reason I'm not using up enough of the mercury, then this system will overflow into it. And I don't know why it's not. It's supposed to be going in there, and it's not. This is like its sole purpose. Is it indeed that? Yeah, that was it. Interesting. That's a problem. That is a problem. Well, let's take a look at this. Too much fluid possible. The time may come when you finally decide you have had enough fluid. Overflow lets you tune how a full tank can get. And when the bigger tank gets full, once the fluid level in the small tank exceeds the setting of the cover, it will start voiding fluid. Okay, so maybe it doesn't need to be there. Maybe it just needs to be on the tank. So if I just do this, and we set it to 64, you know, to the max, then that should be it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'll do an update on this, and we'll see. Wait, does right-clicking it also do it? For real? For real? That's unfortunate. But that's good to know. Shift right-clicking it doesn't, but just right-clicking it does. That's a bug. Alright. But, yeah, we'll set it to 64 buckets. We now know that we should not right-click this thing. We will click it from the side. And we will see, like, I don't have enough to fully test this. But we will see where it goes with this. Like, I want to be able to just really see how well the system works. So, I'll give an update on this later, but I just wanted you guys to know that these were the covers that it was talking about. And to make some of the stuff, it's not hard. Like, these are LV components. The program BioCircuit is just a vacuum tube. Okay? That's all it is. The Tumbanga plates, Tumbanga is easy. It's gold and Tumbanga mix. Tumbanga mix is just 2 more gold and a copper. Okay? So, to make 10, you only need 7 gold and 3 copper. That's it. 7 gold, 3 copper. And you'll be able to make 2 of these out of it. If you do 2 batches, you'll be able to make 5. But that's how that works. I guess you just put it on the tank and it just does its magic. So we will leave that as is. We will let the system do its thing, build up materials, and give us all the goodies. And when we come back in the next episode, we'll see if we can automate our chunk loading coins. That we will have to cart around like a guy feeding vacuum tubes into an old-fashioned computer, because there's no way to auto-insert into the chunk loaders to keep them chunk loaded. We have 21 of these things. 21 of them. There's actually going to be 24 when it's said and done. I'm considering, like, activating the chunk loading on on FTB utilities, but for now, we'll do it this way. This is what the pack intended for the chunk loading. We'll do it this way for now. So, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye. Well, that's all for today. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below and tell me your thoughts. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.